The continued absence of Golden State coach Steve Kerr has raised a lot of questions about his timeline. Never more so than Wednesday night during a telecast on ESPN in the game against the Clippers when they reported that one Warriors player thought we might not see Steve on the sideline again until after the All-Star break. But the bottom line here is that there is no timeline. He could be back next week, 2 weeks from now, or, and I think this is much less likely, perhaps late in the season. The complications from the off-season back surgery are such that when the spinal fluid that leaked is finally flushed out of his system, when the headaches go away, he'll be back at work. No pun intended, but this is a very fluid situation, and the thing that's lost about Kerr's absence in all this conversation is that he is not completely MIA. He's been at team practices. He's been at every Warriors home game this season at Oracle Arena. During halftime, talking to the coaching staff, sharing his insight after watching the games in the coach's office near the Warriors locker room. Now, Steve hasn't been with the Warriors for any of the regular season road games, but it's telling that I'm told he considered going all the way to New Orleans for the game against the Pelicans. Ultimately didn't, but the fact that that was even entertained is very interesting, possibly a positive sign. What is very clear here is that he has a ton of confidence in interim coach Luke Walton. Last summer, when Alvin Gentry took the Pelicans head coaching job, left the Warriors behind, Steve at that time was already dealing with his back problems. That was when he chose to make Luke his #1 lead assistant. He felt that his personality, the way that he saw the game, his vibe, all fit in very well with the Warriors and their culture and their chemistry. This was a former player and a very inexperienced assistant coach getting a huge vote of confidence from a guy who thinks the world of him, and so far so good. And make no mistake, they will welcome Steve back with open arms when he's feeling good again, but they're holding down this fort just fine.